Anyway, now let's go on to talk about hyenas. As the community mourns the tragic loss of young Dennis Teya, a 10-year-old boy who was brutally mauled to death by a hyena, authorities are intensifying efforts to ensure the safety of residents and prevent further attacks in light of these alarming events. Residents are urged to be cautious and employ safety tips like remain calm, avoid showing fear, and maintain a calm demeanor by talking to the hyena. Stop. Anyway, face the hyena. Do not move away until it does and continue facing its direction. Make noises, be loud, look aggressive, and appear frightening to deter the hyena. I don't know. Okay, so Quad, show me. How do I do that?
Let me tell you.
So if I was a hyena.
Oh my God.
So maybe I'm the fissy here to give the example.
Yes. No, you're the other. I'm the fissy.
Yes.
You're the person I'm trying to attack. I want you to make loud noises, don't maintain eye contact, and everything else that Ndenga has told us not to do. I am a hyena, go.
No, I mean, let me tell you for real.
You're lying.
No, I'm telling you for real. As someone who has experienced this thing firsthand. So I grew up in the village, in a place called Wagai. Wagai is in Game Constituency, Siaya County. And there used to be this thing. I don't know whether it was true, this backstory of how the hyenas got themselves in our village.
Yes.
But there used to be this thing at hyenas may retire from the parks, are brought to the village, ndio zikufe a natural death in the wild. So we used to have a lot of hyenas in our village. And they would make noise, they would laugh at night, they would scare us.
Like that.
And one of the things that we used to be told, exactly what this person has written in this article. And it used to work all the time. Sometimes you'd be coming from the market.
Did you ever do it?
Yes.
Yourself?
Yes.
Yourself?
Yes.
What are some of the noises you would make?
No, stop. Forget about
Why
that.
do you want to avoid the noises?
No. I will come to the noises because the noises we used to make is we would pick sufurias and beat. Hyenas are scared of any sort of noise.
Oh, okay. So it
So they
doesn't
don't
have
want.
to be like you.
No,
don't
it's
have
not
to
Calmly talking to it.
No, it's not you screaming.
No,
But
it
also
said
the other thing
calmly.
hyenas do is they size you up. And I think a lot of animals do that as well. They size you up. So that then, mpaka zinasimama na the hind legs like this. So that you are the same height. So you would be passing, umetoka nini jikoni amoso ukanyo. You think they are people. Kumbe they are hyenas. Then what they do, they would go down. Ukitoka mbio. That's the end of you.
Yeah.
So they would advise us that when that happens, just stand there and look at it. You could be scared to death. Lakini simama tu hapo uangalie. The more you are towering over it, the more scared it becomes.
No, but I just
And
felt
it
so
used
bad.
to work. I
Cindy,
don't know, but it used to work.
Cindy, how old is your son? Your oldest son?
13.
How old is your oldest son, Mato?
He's turning 7.
10 years is such... 10 years... Oh, man. Can you imagine?
It
At
is,
10 years of age.
It really is, but I guess what Crouch is trying to say, because even for me, I'm from Karabondi, Kindu Bay, South Nyanza. When we were kids, there were so many hyenas.
Really?
And yes. And my Dani, my grandmother used to tell me, if you're going and you meet a hyena, you stop and you look at it in the eye. Yeah. And you continue walking home, but make sure as you turn your body, there's eye contact. I know it sounds very funny because, you know, as Kenyans, we talk about feces and all that stuff, the quatches of this world, you know.
I don't know. Quatch, I'm so sorry. Did I do that? Did I do that?
Never in my life did
I couldn't message. It was
Quatch is a
just
good guy.
Never in my life did I think that we'd be taking advice from Gods Must Be Crazy on how to deal with hyenas.
With hyenas. They are vicious predators. They're one of the few predators that can crush bones. That's how vicious they are.
And it can inaweza kukula ukiwa unaangalia ikikukula.
Yes, but you can also play mind games with it.
Yes.
By your demeanor, by your stature. So talking to it is not like any aje unaonaje historia nini. You're like, ebuka hapo. You know, that sort of talk.
It might not have been a hyena, but I've actually done that with stray dogs mtaani. There are stray dogs zilianza kunibakia. Me I turned. Ungeniona kama mwenda. I was barking at dogs. Kwenda hata wewe.
Oh, but they were scared though.
They were scared, yes, and then zilienda.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying you don't turn to the dogs and you're like, "Yo, mambo ya Ruto unaona aje?" Don't like calmly talk to the dog about politics. No, you're like climate change. How is climate change affecting
what is your carbon footprint?
What's your carbon?
I can't. Anyway, but that's
I also on the side, I want to know if it is true that the parks get rid of monkeys and hyenas to the villages. It's something I've always
No,
been
it's
interested
not.
in.
No,
that
it's
doesn't.
not.
Is it true?
No,
How
no.
does it happen that all of a sudden
Because-
there are seasons when there are so many monkeys
They
in the
migrate.
village, or there are so many hyenas in the village, or stray dogs?
Does
or
it happen to date, Quat?
It does.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
But let me link it to something that I'm personally involved in.
Yeah.
If there is illegal bush slaughter of an animal, in my case the donkey, you'll find that hyenas can sniff decomposing flesh and bones from a mile. They will go through the park fence. They will look for it and eat. So at the end of the day, regardless of the fact that we have sanctuaries, we have parks, animals are animals. That is why we still find lions in Rongai. I have personally witnessed warthogs, Langata Bridge, hapo karibu na cemetery, wakivuka tu barabara kama raia. So it depends on the circumstances. So you'll find that if something happens, the animals will react.
So what do we do with lions in
Okay.
case
Nothing.
ikutokea hivyo?
Mato, what do you think we'll
You
do?
pray.
Say we call KW.
No, you're already the prey. So what would we do?
You have faith like
Like
Daniel.
you already pray. Okay, now let's continue. We have so many